at the door. It's Domino's 2 times Tuesday.
How dirty boys get clean. New Axe Shower Gel.
Observe. Nerds rope from Wonka. As much fun to play with as it is to eat. And vice versa. Nerds rope, nerds and nerds gumballs. Now that's a lot of nerds.
Buried Treasure is brought to you by EB Games.
Now here's a game that was developed over in Europe by Sega for the PlayStation 2. It was called Headhunter, right? Now, Headhunter kind of combined Resident Evil with like Metal Gear Solid. It kind of had some Splinter Cell elements in there as well. But the real story was Headhunter was actually the soundtrack. It's one of the greatest video game soundtracks ever written, in my opinion. It's done by Richard Jakes, big live orchestra. It was an extremely cinematic soundtrack. You could even play a girl in this game as well, so you could switch characters, you could get on a motorcycle. So if you like games like Splinter Cell, Resident Evil, and Metal Gear Solid, you might want to check this one out. It's not as great as those games, but still very much worth your attention. I'm talking about Headhunter for the PlayStation 2.
Check out this and other buried treasures at EB Games. No cash, no problem.
Enjoy computer and video games? Train now for a career in this $7 billion industry. That's right, Brown College is now offering career training in game design and development. At Brown College, you can train to take your ideas from concept to completion and beyond. With over 230 million video games sold last year, game makers need talented, trained people to create the next generation of games. Turn your dreams into reality with career training in game design and development. Call Brown College now. Classes are starting soon. Call 800-766-2010. That's 800-766-2010.
It's time to get out of credit card debt. By making only minimum payments on your $10,000 credit card debt, it could take you more than 30 years and cost you thousands more in interest. Or you can call 800 Credit Card Debt and learn about the options to reduce your interest rates and lower your monthly payments. We can even recommend ways to eliminate your entire credit card debt.
Call right now for your free and confidential credit card debt analysis. Call 1-800-574-9604.
Coming up next, Filter, followed by Judgment Day at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific. Then another episode of Filter.
Welcome back to Cheat. With my help, you've ducked and duped your way through half of Resident Evil 4. But don't go patting yourself on the back just yet. You'll need both hands on the controller when you face the next matching set of Big Uglies. Stick and move, baby, stick and move. Ready for another lesson in Espanol? Okay, repeat after me. Los dos gigantes. That means the two giants. And you're gonna have to get past both of them if you want to survive Chapter 4-2. Start by entering the mine and take out the villagers blocking your way. Head for the platform overlooking the facility, draw your rifle, and snipe miners like it was the last day of miner sniping season. Then, jump to the lower level and finish them off CQB style. When you move on, you'll find a boulder blocking the way. Luckily, this mine has extremely shabby dynamite security policies. Pull the lever near the boulder and you'll summon a trolley. Well, sort of. To get the trolley all the way down, you'll need to head to the upper level to flip a circuit breaker. When you do, retrieve the dynamite and break that rock like you were on a chain gang. Next, proceed to the blast furnace. Here you will encounter two very unfriendly gigantes who want to kick your culo. Are you going to take that? Now, each of these guys carries a bounty of 15,000 pesetas, but if you want to collect, you'll have to kill them the old-fashioned way. If you're not all about the Benjamin, un gigante is real easy to kill. Climb the scaffolding and wait for him to come over. Before he can swat you like a fly, use the winch to zip across the area. When you land, pull this lever and it's adios, amigo, one less gigante to worry about. Of course, you'll still have to deal with his friend, so use a flash grenade to stun the big fella, then blast him with your shotgun. Or, if you like, climb the scaffolding, lure him over, then zip line across and shoot him from a distance. This is a pattern he'll let you repeat over and over in true obliging video game monster fashion. You lure, he lumbers, you zip, you shoot him. It's a symbiotic relationship, really. There are ammunition and health recovery items scattered across the map, so pick them up as needed. Pepper El Gigante until the parasite appears. When it does, run over and slice it off. Once you've done enough damage, the monster will say no mas. that gigante could stand to lose a few pounds. Thankfully, on the next level, you can burn off lots of calories by dodging security beams. I think it could unseat Pilates as the next big exercise craze. Seriously. In Chapter 5-3, the ever-kidnappable Ashley has been, well, you guessed it, kidnapped by Sadler.
Come to me, Ashley.
And while you'll be tempted to just write her off, if you want to win the game, you've got to save her.
It's already begun.
Take out a couple baggies, and you'll see a cutscene with Krauser. But watch out. Keep your hands on the controller. This isn't some Kojima mega cutscene where you can polish off an order of hot wings. You'll need to be on your toes. After the cutscene, explore the throne room. Be careful, because security's tighter than next year's Source Awards. When 3 beams appear, run through when the horizontal beam's rising and the others are spreading. The next set is harder to pass. Wait until 2 beams form a triangle, then dart through. Watch out for the rising horizontal beam. Dodge the next 2 sets of beams and you're almost there. As you wait for the door to unlock, security will take one more crack at you. Bob and weave just as the beams arrive. At this point, you'll be totally sick of beams. So go down the elevator and enter Sadler's abode. Here, you'll meet It, aka U3. This guy's uglier than the whole cast of Alien vs. Predator. Arm your shotgun and shoot the green lights to open the control panels. You have 30 seconds to move to the next rig before it goes all Titanic on you. Continue to do this with the next 2 rigs while dodging attacks. When the 3rd rig goes down, so will It. Bye-bye, It. See you soon. Sooner, it turns out, than you would have liked. Don't you hate it when monsters get multiple lives? U3 will climb out of the bottomless pit. I guess it wasn't really all that bottomless, was it? And you'll have to start killing him all over again. The monster can be trapped temporarily behind the gate, where you can really unload on him. Blow up the explosive barrels to damage him even more. Continue this until he burrows into the ground. Now get ready for some serious duck and cover. Once it attacks, you'll have only seconds to unload whatever ordnance you have left into it. It's a tough battle, but the 50,000 pesetas you get when you win makes it all worthwhile. Go ahead, buy yourself something nice. Fight over to the fortress ruins and you'll face Krauser again. When the squabble begins, jet to the left room, grab all the tasty bonus items, and climb up the ladder. Hang out and attack Krauser with your shotgun and knife when he gets close. The first part of this battle is pretty quick. Head slowly through the gate and watch out for Krauser's ambush. The fight here will center on a series of button presses. Stay alert and he'll soon flash grenade away. Like a pesky little brother, Krauser will keep coming back for more. But unlike your little brother, it's okay to stab Krauser and shoot him with a shotgun. Fight him off long enough to grab 2 pieces of the Holy Beast, and the final battle will begin.
2 down, 1 more to go, Krauser.
My weapon of choice here is the Killer 7. Use it to blast K-Man's exposed legs, then unload on him when he's vulnerable. Stay alert, dodge his attacks, and eventually he'll go down. Now, go grab a Haunted Village flavor sports drink. You earned it. Okay, good workout, gang. Now, I need a quick break here since Krauser really tested my reflexes. When we come back, I'll give you a sneak peek at the end of the game, and you'll learn to save Ashley. Again. See you soon.
South side, outside, west side, let's ride. East side, and I'm Chi-Town's finest. From Decatur down to CP and EP, Adamsville to the battlefield is DTP. Pay attention while the game shine like a prism. Glisten, show you how canaries can alter one's vision. South side, outside, west side, let's ride. Where you at? The whole city behind us. Where you at? The whole city behind us. Where you at? The whole... If you don't like it tough, it's fair enough.
This episode is based on 1990 big tobacco marketing ideas.
We talked about targeting young adults and women. What about a cigarette targeting inner-city blacks? Any ideas?
Perhaps we could utilize the popularity of rap music.
Rap music, yeah.
Blacks have less money. Let's offer a 10-pack.
We should call them fat boys.
Yes, yeah.
How about this? You know you're cool, you know you're the man, when you've got a fat boy in your hand.
Fair Enough is a Truth production.
Buried Treasure is brought to you by EB Games.
Hey guys, here's one of the most ambitious and coolest PC games I've ever played. It's called Battlezone. It was an update to the classic arcade Atari Battlezone game that came out in the 80s, but they did something completely different. What they did that was really interesting is they had the first-person shooter engine and then they added strategy elements into it. You could control about 20 different types of vehicles in this game. You could be piloting tanks or these super fast hoverjet type things. You could also have scavengers out there collecting all kinds of resources. You could actually create plants to build new tanks and different types of weapons for you to cruise around in. You could even eject out of your tank and run around on foot and try to take out guys with sniper rifles. Incredible vehicle design. The worlds are going to look dated now, but this is still a classic PC game that everybody should check out. It was released in 1998 and it is a classic. Go find Battlezone.
Check out this and other buried treasures at EB Games. No cash, no problem.
Welcome back to Cheat, the show that never actually admitted taking steroids, unlike some cheaters in the real world. We're still making our way through Resident Evil 4, and now I'm going to suck all the enjoyment out of the game for you like some kind of enjoyment-sucking alien. This is your official spoiler warning. If you don't want to see how the game ends, go ahead and just borrow your dad's car for a quick 2-minute joyride. I'm sure he won't mind.
Something's not right. Ashley, you stay here.
Okay, so you've clawed your way to the top. So what's your reward? How about a heaping helping of whoop-ass from Sadler, the ugliest boss we've seen since we worked a night shift at Waffle House?
Better try a new trick, as that one's getting old.
As is so often the case, Sadler's ugly inside and out. Unless, of course, you find weird leg eyes attractive. Not only are the eyes on Sadler's getaway sticks horrifying, they're also his weak point. Remember how your mom wouldn't buy you a BB gun because she said you shoot your eye out, blah, blah, blah? Well, that's the name of the game in this boss battle. Shooting out the S-Man's leg eyes will bring him down so you can target his main peeper. And don't be shy about using items from the environment either. Shooting out barrels and unloading cranes on his head will add extra damage. Just as you start getting tired of this battle, your good pal Ada will arrive with a rocket launcher. Use this! Ada, it's just what I wanted! How did you know? Now you just need to cross the collapsible bridge to get it. But keep your thumbs on the dodge button. There's a reason they call this bridge collapsible. Pick up the rocket launcher and target Sadler's main eye. Once Sadler's toast, you have 180 little seconds to get Ashley off the island.
We have to get off this island now. It's gonna blow any minute.
It's gonna what? Luckily, that thoughtful Ada has left a Sea-Doo for you. Take it and skidoo. Put the pedal to the metal and watch out for falling rocks, and it'll soon be smooth sailing. Now what would an RE game be without a cheese-tastic ending? Nothing, that's what. Good thing then that the guys outdid themselves with this.
So, after you take me back to my place, how about we do some, overtime?
Ouch. That ending's cheesier than a Zodiac sign medallion and fish tank shoes. The bright side to that cheesy moment is that you can buy the infinite rocket launcher you've always wanted. Hopefully you've got the million pesetas to foot the bill. Now, what would an episode of Cheat be if we didn't show you how to pick locks to a bonus level? Pencils at the ready, people. It's cheating time. So, you've beaten the game. Now what? Well, it's time to head for the famous Resident Evil after party. In Assignment Ada, you play as the lovely Miss Wong, and you need to collect 5 Plaga samples.
He knows.
Work your way to the Gatling Gunner, cross back over the gap, then drop your enemies into the water. Now you can focus on the guy with the big gun and the bad attitude. From your position across the divide, you can put him down with your sniper rifle, then pick up the ammo and health items. Now, blast your way to the air duct. It's the large duct-shaped opening with all the air. Okay, good. Inside, check the map for the Plaga sample locations. Sample 1 is in the research lab. Take out the guards and retrieve it. Sample 2 is easy to get, but exiting the lab is a different story. Soldiers are now converging on you, and they all want you to shoot them. Oblige them for a spell until the big guy gets close. Then, shoot the explosive tank and run like hell. This door is your next checkpoint. Now you'll discover that some do-gooder has locked the room. You need to operate the panel to unlock it. Of course, as you do, an army of soldiers will storm in. Instead of killing everyone, just carve a bloody swath through them and take off. Get the 3rd plasma sample by clearing out this room. You could bust in guns blazing, but it's easier to shoot everyone through the door. You know, much less splatter on your clothing and all. As you're searching for the fourth sample, you'll be ambushed by another Gatling gunner. Is there a Gatling gunner school around here or something? Duck under the stairs, use your grenades on the henchmen, then use the TMP to take them out. Now you're almost done. Clear out the lab and grab the fourth sample. Don't forget to stock up on ammo and herb. Healing herb, that is. The fight with Krauser is a test of your reflexes. This is where all those thumb push-ups pay off. Use your TMP to force him back, then blast at his legs to expose his upper body. When he's all nice and vulnerable, let him have it with both barrels. Eventually, you'll wear him down. Not in the mood to fight fair? Me either. Forget that. Here's a quick trick. Retrace your steps and exit the battle area. Now, equip your sniper rifle and shoot Krauser from a nice, safe distance. If you do this enough, he'll drop a ninja vanishing smoke bomb thing and break out. Now, the Plaga sample's yours for the taking. Once you beat this mini-mission like the red-headed stepchild that it is, the Tommy gun will be available from the merchant for 1,000,000 pesetas. We know it's expensive, but once you have a Tommy gun, you can talk like a gangster and say stuff like, "You'll never take me alive, copper, see?" And you can't put a price on that. Well, that's it. Once again, we did the dirty deed and went undetected. Just how I like it. If you haven't been taking notes, and why haven't you? You can look up anything you missed from today's show on the Cheat Sheet Master Database at g4tv.com/cheat. Also, if you have a problem, and if you can find them, you can leave a message for the Cheat team on the message boards or email me at cheat@g4tv.com. Until next time, I'm Kristen Holt, and it's been a pleasure cheating with you.